Hi, I'm your host, Gloria, and this is the Real Whovians cast, episode 397, and I'm here with Tim,
Hello.
Michael,
Greetings from the Real Hooligans cast.
Joe,
Hello.
Connor,
Hello, everyone.
Charles,
Hello.
and Alexis.
Oh, you said my name.
Greetings from Gallifrey.
Okay, well we have the synopsis that was released, and Charles is going to read them off. So you want to?
Well, hold on. Now I gotta find them.
Yellow.
Brian.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Brian. Okay.
Okay, we got to there. All right.
I didn't have them up yet.
What was one of the topics we were talking about?
The synopsis of the episodes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could tell you about the first three.
There you go.
There.
Spoilers.
No spoilers.
Goodbye, Brian.
Okay.
Well, the synopsises that were released actually do contain some spoilers, so
Yes, they do.
possibly. You never know, though. They're really vague.
There's only two that are kind of really spoilery, really.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. They've been released, so they're not really spoilers anymore. It's like watching a trailer, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you see a little bit,
Yeah.
so it's not going to spoil the whole show for you. You're going to be able to watch it and have a great time watching it, so there you go.
Yeah, it's like it's not going to be a great stretch to take a guess that the Daleks are going to be in an episode called Into the Dalek, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought that was an ice party episode.
Yeah, Charlie.
You ruined it.
Damn,
Yeah.
we ruined it for
No,
Charlie.
I don't know why I can't find it.
Okay. So we're going to get into some spoiler territory here, I guess. So if anybody doesn't want to watch this podcast, then cut off now.
More.
I'm going to say that this crazy guy is in this blue box that travels in space. I don't know what's going to happen.
And time.
There you go, man.
He's always got some hot lady with him. And sometimes a dog.
Yeah.
Well, there's been one or two times. It's been questionable.
Oh, I got that joke. Okay. All right. So what do you have,
I
Charlie?
was talking about canine, but you know y'all ran with it. So
Why am I not finding them now? I had them up earlier today, but I'm not finding.
Okay. So, is Jenna Louise
Going
Coleman
horrible.
pregnant, or is that just a false thing? That was a joke, right?
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Gotta be.
Oh my god.
But is Clara pregnant, though, the character Clara?
no.
Oh. Damn that, Danny Pink. Okay.
I don't think we could go there with it.
I think if Beefhead were watching, he might have just almost given him a heart attack, though.
Yeah. Okay, so, what do you got, Charlie? Come on, man. You're right there. Nothing? No, that, no.
Did you get a chance? Did you get a chance, Joe, to watch the Robot of Sherwood?
No, I didn't see anything but Deep Breath.
There you go. Either way.
So,
What article is it you're looking for? Is it on
just
Dr.
looking for the radio.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
terms.
pull it up.
Hold on.
There's no article.
Give me
Oh, the article that I had before.
I'll get it.
Gone.
give me just a second. I'll pull it up.
I know I saw it on at least a couple of websites today.
I got it already.
Is this the Well, if you want to post it, we'll read it.
It's from Doctor Who TV UK, Charlie.
They're just brief descriptions of the episodes. So
Yeah.
there's no real spoilers in them.
Not really.
Charlie, here.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I was trying to find it because I saw it earlier too.
I'm like the Flash when it comes to like finding information. Like, seconds. All right, go ahead.
All right. All right. Here are the synopsises that have been released. This was in Radio Times, correct? Yes. All right. Deep Breath. Killers stalk London in the late 1890s. A restaurant is actually a slaughterhouse and a buried spaceship. See the Doctor confronting a long-forgotten foe. Well, again, a buried spaceship in London.
Actually, if you don't mind, I found something that gives a little bit of a longer description of some of these without giving away too much. Do you want me
There
to?
was a long, that's what I was looking for, the ones with the longer ones.
Yeah, I've got it here if you want me to read it.
Where was that released at?
This is on the website that you guys were talking about, Doctor Who TV UK. I'm looking at the synopses now.
Oh.
They're like for Deep Breath, it says the feature-length opener takes place predominantly in Victorian London and features the return of the Paternoster gang. The Doctor will face a T-Rex, droids, and half-faced villain. Moffat said we can push that Doctor a little bit further if you got a familiar world around him. Moffat added Capaldi's going to be an older, trickier, fiercer Doctor. I think the story is fun. We have an opportunity here. This is what the regeneration can do to you. He can be very, very different. And Moffat added, now it's time for the old beast to snarl at you for a bit.
That sounds old, actually. That sounds like from a month or two ago, probably.
Well, I mean, they've got, like, all of the...
Either that or they're putting his quotes together, I think, is what they're doing.
Well, I mean, just sticking to the non-anecdotal information regarding the synopses of the stories. Into the Dalek, the second episode, we'll see the Doctor and Clara miniaturized as they venture inside of a Dalek. Robots of Sherwood, Robin Hood-themed episode with Tom Riley playing the character and Ben Miller as the villainous Sheriff of Nottingham, also featuring robot knights. Listen, Moffat said it's the story of a date in the dock having what appears to be a mild nervous breakdown. Interesting. Time heist. A Doctor Who quote-unquote heist movie. The Doctor and Clara come face-to-face with the mysterious Mrs. Delphox when they arrive on a strange and puzzling planet. Delphox is a powerful out-of-this-world character with a dark secret, and she happens to run the most secure bank in the universe. Jonathan Bailey plays a cyborg. The episode also features a Minotaur-like monster.
And Keely Hawes.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to episode. Here we go. We got like episode 6 and 7. They're just titled episode 6 and episode 7, but the episode here, Coal Hill School-centric episode with the 12th Doctor posing as the school's caretaker. Moffat said the episodes, what effect would slipping away with the Doctor have on your life? Apparently, is the theme of this episode. The 7th episode is the one filmed on the beach that we saw so many photos taken with him in the astronaut outfit. It's described as an intense and emotional script. The Doctor is returning to the scene of an old adventure. But there have been sinister changes since
these are old synopses, though.
Well, I mean, they're giving a breakdown of all the episodes.
Let me just. Well, how many you got left? Read the rest of them, and then I'll read the new one.
Well, there's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Okay.
So, I mean, I can, 8. Episode 8, Doctor's finally catching up on his phone skills. Says that the sparkling script will showcase all of Frank Skinner's famous wit and charm. Singer-songwriter Foxes will cameo and is contributing special track in the episode. Rumored Mummy on the Orient Express, apparently, is that episode. Episode 9, people are going missing and strange graffitis appearing. Worse is that the Doctor finds himself in a shrinking TARDIS. Moffat said starts off with a very cute idea and becomes really quite frightening by the end of it. The episode, rumored titled Flatline. Episode 10, little is known, well, they left it in off the word known, but little is known except the story will feature a cast of child actors and will be filmed last. Moffat said it's blah, 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 fairy tale, quite different with a clever main visual idea, rumored titled Child's Play. There's a lot of creepy-looking kids here in this picture they're showing. And then the double episode 11 and 12 have the Cybermen Invasion of Earth and the Return of Unit, Kate Stewart and Osgood. The Doctor has to contend with the mysterious gatekeeper of the Nether Sphere. The rumor title, Gates of Paradise, Death in Heaven.
Okay. One, I just want to say a different synopsis that they have. See, Deep Breath. Killers stalked London in the late 1890s. A restaurant that is actually a slaughterhouse and a buried spaceship see the Doctor confronting a long-forgotten foe. Into the Dalek, a miniaturized team embarked on a fantastic voyage into a Dalek so damaged it has become good. Robot of Sherwood, which is not robots of Sherwood, it's robot of Sherwood. The Doctor discovers an evil plant from beyond the stars in Sherwood Forest. Who is real and who isn't? Listen, episode 4. What scares the Doctor? Ghosts of the past and future crowd into the lives of the Doctor and Clara, a terrified caretaker in a children's home, the last man standing in the universe, and a little boy who doesn't want to join the army. What's that in the mirror and in the corner of your eye? What's the footstep following, but never passing by? Very important episode. Stay tuned for that one. All right, episode 5, Time Heist. The Doctor is tasked with breaking into the bank of Cabraxis, the deadliest in the cosmos. He is helped by a beautiful shapeshifter, a cyber-augmented gamer. But nothing can prepare them for the Teller, a creature that can detect kills. Caretaker, episode 6. Clara has it all under control, so long as everybody in her life never meet. And Colhill welcomes a new relief caretaker with a Scottish accent, while the Savlox Blitzer is ready to destroy humanity. Kill the Moon. In the near future, the Doctor and Clara arrive on a decrepit shuttle, making a suicide mission to the Moon. Crashing on the lunar surface, they find a mining base full of excavated corpses, spider-like creatures scuttling about in the dark, and a terrible dilemma. Episode 8, Mummy and the Orient Express. The mummy is stalking the passengers, and if it sees you, you have 66 seconds to live. Clara sees the Doctor at his most deadliest and most ruthless, and realizes it's time to say goodbye to the Time Lord. Episode 9, Flatline. Clara is now separated from the Doctor and discovers a threat from another dimension. But how do you hide when even the walls are no protection?
If I could just say, what I got from that was that this is a Dr. Light episode. They're
Yes.
doing that again.
Yes, with no Doctor around, Clara goes against a foe that exists beyond normal perception. Episode 10, In the Forest of the Night, the human race wakes up to the most surprising invasion yet. The trees have moved back in. Everywhere in the forest has grown overnight and taken back the earth. Episode 11 and 12 is Dark Water and Death in Heaven. In the mysterious world of the Nevosphere, plans have been drawn. Old friends and old enemies maneuver around the Doctor, and an impossible choice is looming over him. Death is not an end, promises the organization known as 3W. And this is a quote here. It says, "You betrayed me. You betrayed my trust, our friendship, and everything I've ever stood for. You let me down."
Who do you think said that quote?
Clara.
Clara?
Possibly.
I reckon it's Clara to the Doctor.
Yeah.
Maybe she was saying it to Danny. We don't know.
Maybe because, he's, in the Cybermen suit.
We don't know that either. That just might have been.
Right.
You're gonna have to wait and
So
see.
in other words, the Nevosphere is like Secret Wars, comic book wise, where all the villains and the Doctor, sort of like Trenzor, where they're all just battling him in this protected area that's not going to harm, I guess, the Earth or anything, and just destruction and everything.
I would say that's reading too much into it at this point.
Yeah. All right, I'm
Yeah.
reading too much into it.
We don't know, huh? Do what?
I probably have.
Oh, okay. I would say that so far there's a bit of a what's her name, Kavorian angle with what's her name, Missy, but that's without spoiling anything. I'm just saying.
Yeah. When I saw the first episode with a couple of us, I agree. I got that little feeling from her in the
Yeah, it's
last.
like maybe like Missy and Madame Kavarian and the Ronnie like are all like sisters or something. Yeah,
Well, you got some heavy lightning going on behind you, bro.
yeah, I know.
That's pretty
What,
cool.
Missy is like Madame Bavarian's mother or something?
No. I wasn't trying to. I was just. You know what? I don't want to give any spoilers, so never mind. I'll just shut the fuck up. So, sorry.
Okay.
That just had to happen.
Is that flying around behind? Okay. So the orb thing going by. Like, what was that? Yeah. All right. So that's the synopsis.
But they're awesome sounding.
Can we get Alexis back in at this
Yeah,
point?
can we get them?
Okay.
I'll message them. I'm ready
I
after.
think the fourth episode's the best episode, but okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the code word. Better come at the code key.
Yeah, so anyways, Alexis Joe was telling us at the end of the season, Matt Smith shows up again. That's a big spoiler, so.
Don't do that to her.
Don't do it.
You don't make jokes about Matt Smith.
Yeah, don't worry.
No, they're just gonna give him his own Christmas special. It'll be his 5th one.
Yeah.
That is so to do. If I were her, I would totally feel the same way. It's like, don't joke about that.
I never kid with a woman with a hairbrush in her hand, waving it violently at me. Believe it or not, I've had that happen. I've had it come by my head before. It's always an interesting thing. They'll wake you up.
I accidentally set the computer on the hairbrush, so yeah.
Yeah, that lightning behind you, Michael, really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of going for that Vincent Price thing, setting the mood a little bit.
Yeah.
Flash.
Oh, no. He, but, yeah, there you go. I was about to say, you got it. But yeah. Well, what do we talk about now, Joe?
Okay, that's a good question. Why don't you talk about Moffat's co-writing that he's been rumored to have written?
I'm worried about that.
Why?
Worried about what?
Why? Him having his name put on the co-writer. Nobody seemed to like it when he put his 2 cents into Nightmare in Silver.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, I mean, again, that's a whole nother. We don't know what happens behind the scenes, but he is the showrunner.
We don't know what.
Yeah.
What he does is he gets a script and he fixes it to fit what he's doing at the time, pretty much,
Well,
isn't
in
it?
that case, it was ruined.
Do you think Nightmare in Silver was fixed?
That was ruined.
No,
That
I
was
mean,
ruined.
I don't know. I don't know what the intention was. I mean, because apparently, whenever Gaiman wrote the script, he thought he had the kids from the Snowmen, and then Moffat had changed his mind or something about the whole Clara arc.
That's not the story.
Well, that was my understanding. That he
No,
thought he was
the
writing
story
for early.
The story was there was not going to be any kids. Okay, it was going to be a darker episode. Okay, it wasn't going to be any of that World Fair, amusement park on the moon crap. It was going to be a darker tone. Okay, where Clara would have to step it up like a
Where did we
soldier.
get this story from, though? Because a lot of people on the internet make shit up, don't they?
Yeah, but
I mean, because here's the thing. Hold on. Let me just say this. If you're the showrunner, it's your job to make sure the scripts are good to be done. And if somebody turns in a script that's unworkable, that's what your job
This
is.
is Neil Gaiman, though. Neil Gaiman's a published author, and
Of course he is. Yeah, he's brilliant.
so he didn't need Moffat to alter his script. Really.
No, but I've also
In fact,
seen where
he
people.
changed it completely around, though.
I mean,
Neil Gaiman tweeted stuff, and that's not.
Could it be that he has something planned that whatever that writer wrote and that episode is going to kind of contradict or make it to where there's a roadblock whenever it comes to a future episode that he's got planned in his mind?
But
Series 9?
That's also his job to point the writer in the right direction of where he wants to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and
he
that's
pointed.
what Davies did too. Davies did that a lot, but Davies rewrote a lot of stuff too. I mean, it has to be said. That's their job. They're running the show, and if something isn't going to work out right, they have to do a quick fix and get it ready to be filmed.
But
so
that's not a fix if the Cyberman killed his companion, and now he trusts little children to sleep next to a Cyberman body. That's not going to work. The doctor's not going to let kids.
Yeah, you're right. It's not the best episode ever, but I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't be worried about co-writing credit as far as the new season comes up. I mean, I wouldn't be worried about a co-writing credit. That just means that somebody turned in the script and then he embellished it enough to where he got a co-credit. Actually, you know what? Remember about a year ago, Joe, when somebody was complaining that I've got evidence that Moffat rewrote the end of Closing Time. Well, guess what? Moffat added the scene with River being dumped in the river to come up and kill the Doctor in the next episode. It was not rewriting anything. I mean, in other words, the episode went as it went, and they put a tag on the end of it so that
actually
to introduce
it. If I'm wrong, but I think this was the script that Neil Gaiman left in either in a taxi or on the plane, and he had to rewrite the entire script.
I wouldn't know about that.
That was something like that was sweet. Was that it?
I don't know if that was the one, but I remember that happened.
It helped him out, maybe.
See, I know nothing on this subject, so...
Yeah, that happened, actually. He left the script behind.
Well...
I remember that happening, but I don't remember.
He didn't do as bad as Marcelo Camargo, so...
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, honestly, even if the Doctor's like 5,000 years ago, or 5,000 years old, he's not going to forget that the Cyberman killed one of his companions.
Hey.
So,
do me a favor, dim that a little bit.
So, I wouldn't leave any kids sleeping here.
The Cyberman didn't kill his companion. The companion messed up and stayed behind.
Well,
really.
They shot the spaceship coordinates thing where it couldn't be controlled, and the ship crashed into Earth because of the Cyberman. So the Cyberman.
Plus, the Doctor in the episode had been, with the stuff on his face, so he was like half and half, right? So he was the cyber controller. So yeah, he wasn't gonna be able to be himself, right?
But when the kids were sleeping on the couch, he wasn't half and half.
Because he thought he was in a museum where they were just like harmless Cybermen. It's just like the same thing. Like in a space museum. Hartnell actually gets inside a Dalek thing and makes fun of them because it's in a museum. And that was back in 1964.
And also, the Doctor part of the Mr. Clever Doctor thing had the knowledge that he could regenerate again.
I don't feel like there's really a such thing as a non-dangerous Cyberman.
Well, at that point, Joe, he had forgotten about you-know-who.
Yeah.
So.
Right. So, what else do we have to talk about?
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, this is Doctor Who. You can pick a hole in anything with Doctor Who because that's what it is. I mean, it's 50 years of coolness. And so you're going to find little flaws here and there, but hey, guess what? Enjoy it while it's on. Because, we had like 15, 16 years where it wasn't. So just get it while you can.
Hey, Brian.
This week, Doctor Who will be on the cover of TV Guide.
Awesome.
I can bring that picture out.
Yeah. Screen share that picture.
That's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
I like that picture.
Yeah.
Oh, so awesome. Screwdriver.
This should be on newsstands Thursday or Friday.
Oh, right in the feels.
The screwdriver.
Right in the feels, man.
You can't use Matt Sonic.
Well, they're going to.
I don't know.
We'll get a new one in Series 9, I think.
The Doctor's screwdriver, so it's like, whatever, but it's like, I don't want someone to use that.
It'll remind me of Matt. You can't just take Matt Sonic.
Thanks, Charles.
I'm right here.
Wait, what did Charles do? I wasn't paying attention.
He held up a tissue box.
Yeah.
Really?
What happened?
You're such a sweetheart. So sweet.
But
It's the
there's
same, but dude, it's the same guy. It's the
Close to
same
have
doctor.
a tissue box right now.
Yeah, you know there was a Doctor Who before Matt Smith, right?
Yeah, I know.
I know that.
Matt is. I got a soft spot in my heart for him.
there's no more Matt Smith though. He went bye-bye.
I have a hairbrush.
Yeah, rub it in.
That's how I met your mother. Which was my question.
Hey!
Yeah. Thanks.
Watch
We
it,
had
Joe.
talked about it earlier, and we had said that.
All right, Angel Bear.
No, whoa, no.
I'm just kidding, bro.
No Angel Bed. I told you
I'm
about
just
that.
kidding, bro. I'm just kidding, bro. Don't be trolling. No, I'm just kidding.
Get a
I'm
job,
gonna-
Angel Bear.
Hey!
Okay.
All right, so any other thoughts about Doctor? Oh, how was the audio drama that you listened to?
Pretty good. I still have to watch the second. I mean, watch. I can't speak. Listen to the second one.
What are you listening to?
Blood of the Daleks.
Was that the first McGann one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. How many parts are there?
2.
There he is.
For,
Finally.
For Blood of the Daleks,
You're
there's
late,
2 parts.
It's part of an 8-part
You're
series.
late, Mr. Edwards.
Here's Matt.
What's up, Matt?
You're late, bro.
I'm just
Matt,
finishing up the last of that last season of McGann that you're just getting into. So cool.
I can tell you I'm impressed with Mark Gaddis's script for Robots of Sherwood. Very, very, very good writing in that episode.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Mr. Matt Edwards.
Matt's not talking. Ah, Matt, you're on.
I will say
That-
I'm more anticipating the Moffat episodes because I feel like Moffat writes Clara better.
Well, watch Robots of Sherwood.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that you'll love that episode if that's the case. Clara's like front and center in that. It's real,
Like,
really.
it's not-
I mean, you can take the girl out of Blackpool, but
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the whole being a Clara fan because I kind of like Clara. I only really like Clara written by Moffat.
I see.
Well, watch that episode.
Because
I
Moffat's
think it was a project.
I agree.
episode.
There's a
I
video, Matt.
What did Matt say? He's kind of garbled. What was that?
got a what?
I said Moffat just co-wrote almost all of these episodes.
Okay.
He didn't write all his episodes.
no, he said co-wrote. We just had a discussion about that.
Yeah.
Co-writing means actually that you pick somebody else's script in a way, which like you guys said, you didn't like that last season, but I'm guessing that's where they went with it. Or maybe they actually just sat down in a room and said, hey, how do you want to do this? And we'll write a scene back and forth. So there you go. Could
Yeah,
be either way.
collaborating together.
Yeah. And he's gone.
I mean, I think it's that way with anything because since he's the showrunner and everything has to go through him in the end. So it's almost like a collaboration, even if he's not like actively helping writing the script.
Right.
Yeah. Because if
You have to-
he doesn't like or he doesn't think should go in, he would tell them. Like you were saying, he has to I can't remember who said it, but said that he has to kind of lead them on the right direction.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you have to admit, they managed to throw 12 episodes together pretty quickly. I mean, we're 8 months in, and they've got them all in the can pretty much. Of course, they're still doing ADR and special effects and all that stuff, but this is amazingly quick compared to the last couple of years where they had all kinds of issues, in 2012 and 2013. So, I mean, and from what I've seen of the first 3, I mean, they're really on a roll. They're really doing well. So,
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I don't know if they got more money or how what they're doing differently this time around. Maybe they've got 3 units or
They
something.
need to keep at it. Keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Capaldi is his own special effect, so that's added to the series.
I think it just comes down to the fact that they know the actor they're writing for more so than Matt Smith, who was an unknown.
No, it's not like that.
Well, I mean, they get their character, and they get what makes the character actor shine. I guess what
Well,
they're
this, well, this doctor is definitely not shy about just saying, you know what, like, screw it, I don't have time for this. It's like extremely impatient.
like with Matt. They knew that he like really like wild and like swinging around and dancing, doing his little turn, you know.
My point is that the actor has no point in how the speed in which they get things done, and obviously they're getting things done really quickly now compared to how they did it the last two seasons. That's what's good. That's what's good is that they're actually cranking this thing out really quick.
Yeah.
So that because all of us were doubting. Remember back in December, Joe, we were thinking, are they really going to be able to pull this off? I mean, are we going to have another split year? They're going to like get 6 episodes in. They're going to have to come back and say, okay, by the way, sorry, we're going to have Christmas again and have a split season or something because we weren't confident that they could do this, you know? Because after what happened in 2012 and 2013, you know, we thought, you know what? Yeah, they can say they're going to do this, but are they going to be able to pull it off? And look at them. They came back in January, and they managed to get 12 episodes in the can in 8 months and go on a world tour. So, yeah. Rock on.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's true.
We're gonna close it out, guys.
All I can say is, my, all those diseases. If you were real, you'd be dead in 6 months. I am real. Bye. You'll know soon enough the reference I'm making.
Sharing a little dialogue from the script for us, man.
All right, guys. Good night. Take care. Bye for now.
Night, night.